All right, next one, 642, 10 minutes, 3.3. Fun, fun, fun on the Autobahn. Fun, fun, fun on the Autobahn. Fun, fun on the Autobahn. Fun, fun, fun on the Autobahn. Bum 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 Fun, fun, fun on the Autobahn. Fun, fun on the Autobahn. Fun, fun, fun off the Autobahn. Fun, fun, fun off the Autobahn. Schein, 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 zwei, 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 20, la, fun, schein, schein off the Autobahn. Schein, schein, schein off the Autobahn. Fun, schein, schein, was I say, fun, say, nix so, ik ben ik spreek, ik kan niks, niks. Fun, fun, fun on the Autobahn. Fun, fun, fun mit der Autobahn. Sprechen Sie Deutsch, nicht so gut. Sprechen Sie Deutsch, nicht so gut. Fun, fun, fun. Biddy, badu, biddy, badu, biddy, badu, biddy, badu, dadu, dadu, bum, 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 ba-dum, dum, dum, da-dum, dum, dum, ba-dum, dum, dum, ba-dum, dum, dum, da-dum, dum, dum, ba-boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-boom, ba-dum, 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 fun, fun, fun on the Autobahn, fun, fun, fun off the Autobahn. 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 7, 2, and 0.5. Next one to 7546 2.8. That gallon sell 2 for 6. Or milk gallon sell 2 for 6. Oh yeah. Yeah, one time I saw a sign that said blow in parking only. This one said head. Huh. Yeah, it's kind of a nice spot. And it's like a Pop-Tart that goes off, and there's some machine guns in there. I was able to get the watch, and, but I didn't have time to eat the popcorn or the Pop-Tart. And also the little Navy SEAL style submachine gun on the counter. No, I'm just joking. I'm trying to think in Pulp Fiction when he has to go back and get his watch. He sees that he puts in a. That's right. He puts in a Pop-Tart, and then he sees the submachine gun. Is that like a? It almost looks like an MP40 that they used in World War II, but it wasn't though. It was like I have to go back and watch it. It's not an M4A1, although the Navy still uses those, but it's like a little submachine gun thing, almost kind of like a Uzi almost. Kitty cat crossing. You know, I used to drive a cab, you know. I used to drive a cab, you know. Well, I used to drive a cab, you know. I heard a siren scream. I pulled over in the corner and fell into a dream. Well, I used to drive a cab, you know. I heard a siren scream, pulled over to the corner and fell into a dream. There were 2 men eating pennies and 3 girls that cried. Well, I used to drive a cab, you know. I heard a siren scream. I pulled it to the corner and fell into a dream. There were 2 men eating pennies, 3 young girls cried. The West Coast was falling, there were rocks in the sky. Well, I used to drive a cab, you know. I heard a siren scream. I pulled over to the corner and fell into a dream. There were 2 men eating pennies, 3 young girls who cried. The West Coast is falling. I see rocks in the sky. And the preacher took his Bible and laid it on the stool. With the congregation running, he said, why should I play the fool? Well, I used to be a folk singer, keeping managers alive. When you saw me on the corner, it told me I was dry. Well, I unlocked your mind, you know, to see what you could see. If you guarantee the postage, I'll mail you back the key. Well, I woke up in the morning with an arrow through my nose. There was an Indian in the corner trying on my clothes. All right, next one is 8489 4.2. Don 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 don. The coroner is friendly. I liked him a lot. Bang 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 bang. That was my last trip to Tulsa. That was my last trip to Tulsa, just before the snow. If you ever need to get there, just let me know. Chopping down a palm tree when a friend of mine asked, would you feel so lonely if I helped you swing the axe? I said, no, it's not a case of being lonely here. I've been working on this palm tree for 87 years. I said, no, it's not a case of lonely here. I've been working on this palm tree for 87 He said, go and get lost. He walked back to his Cadillac. The palm tree fell over and landed on his back. Put on some REM Murmur. I listened to a lot of REM back in the day when I was a big Smiths fan too. It was like either REM or the Smiths. Even the band that I wanted to start when I was younger, probably about 1988 or 89, we were called 9 Minutes to Live, which was something that was on a Taco Bell, interior wall of a Taco Bell for possible choking. So I think it was like 3 minutes, but I guess 9 minutes, I guess, after they pass out or whatever. But my friend had read it and said that's going to be the name of our band, 9 Minutes to Live. I was going to be the lead singer, but I sang in kind of a British accent. So I listened to a lot of Smiths. We had 2 rehearsals, and that was it. But we kind of modeled, we were thinking like REM would be a good model for the band, you know, like how we wanted to sound. But anyway, I'm listening to Murmur right now. It's pretty good. All right, 10:43, 11, 4.1. Did that one time in Calabasas and got hit by a motorcycle. That light was green and it made that light look green. Really should do a blinking yellow. Most of them do blinking yellows. It's real common in California to do a blinking yellow. But I don't know. They usually do. I guess on this one they don't. The Calabasas one was the same kind of way. Same kind of setup a little bit. But in my mind it was green. You know, the other one turned green. And then that one just stayed red. So it's like you think you're in that. I think I was in that lane thinking it turned left or something, and the red light was for some weird kind of mountain turn, because it was in the mountains. Calabasas had mountains, but it was up high in hills. Calabasas hills, I guess. Ring ding ding, California. Ding 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 ding. This is Fort Worth though, Texas. There it is. Side of Pascal High School, stretching down all the way, pretty much down Forest Park to whatever road this is right here. This would be West Loudon. West Loudon is how they say it. There's the Panther basketball. Yes, they do basketball outside. Maybe that's just the facility for basketball and Panther basketball. Kind of stuff up there. Crossing Townsend up there, if that's any. This is a road right here where my friend Craig took me home with I forget her name. She was in The Comfort Angel. I had to chewed her out for being too bossy with Craig. A lot of testosterone back then. Called her the Queen. Pretty much method acting, because that's what my character called the other lady. I guess Ben Gant would have called that to her too. Phaedra. Yeah, her name was Phaedra. Real bossy with my friend Greg. Dated him for a while. I guess I chewed her out. I don't know why. He ended up marrying Wendy. Phaedra was kind of like a nurse. Wendy. And him and his babies and all that kind of stuff. Let's see if we can turn down this way. Let's see, yeah, they got protection on their air conditioning. They put down the protection. Little protective barriers right there on the air conditioning. Let's see if that's okay. I gotta back on up. See if they'll lift open that garage. Well, he said, this is set by the garage. And dogs and things like that. I don't know, maybe a cat might get into it or something. But I guess he's kind of paranoid or something. Well, he seemed to be adamant about leaving it there at the garage. Now, if I was Elton John, which I'm not, far from it, in between, It'd say garage, but he said garage, or garage, or garage. All right. Jesse Plemons feels that every Texan has a story, but they don't all write it down. Let me tell you something, Jesse Plemons, from Killer to the Flyer Moon. I write my stories down. I got over 50 screenplays, about 40 plays, maybe 50 plays, thousands of poetry. I had so much poetry, a whole website folded. And I don't know, 10 or 11 or 15 or 20 novels. About 2+ on the short stories. I got enough to, about a big old Shakespeare book style, big old thick old book, encyclopedia style, writing that I write down. All right. For green light. Yeah, green light of the project. There we go. But I gotta tell you something, Jesse Plemons, with hair like that, you would want to do a Shiner commercial. You tell your agent, and tell your agent this though. There's something like, I'll write it up for you. Something about Texas. Say Texans, every Texan has a story, something like that. And they just don't all write it down or something like that. But I write it down, just remember. I got thousands of poems. 50, well, probably about 20 novels, man, more like maybe 11 or 12, 13, 14, I don't know how many novels, haven't counted it all. A lot of plays. I'm even working on a play right now called UHM, and also I'm working on a screenplay called Cat Named Crook. And but anyway, yeah, you know, tell your agent something about a Shiner commercial, something about Texans, something about writing, something about not writing it down, and then something about Shiner. You should do fine with that and make a little bit of money, and also get your hair all dude up and everything in the commercial. Or did you already do that? Well, we had another night of delivery. Got out of the way. And we're gonna probably head over to Tom Thumb, pick up a power bar. Oh, that's right, power bars have been discontinued. Maybe get a Bob's bar, or maybe a pure protein or a one, some Diet Cola. Go back and see Linda and Kitty. Don't you hate it when you think the phone's on slow-mo? You're always checking it. Looks like it might be on slow-mo. They should have some kind of weird thing that goes on there to make it slow-mo so it flashes or something for a minute so you know you're on slow-mo. I've done tons and tons of long monologues all on slow-mo. Don't know if you slow it down or speed it up in the editor, if it would read it, it might not. I don't know. Right, going under Montgomery Plaza. Gonna head over. Kind of see it right there. Gonna head over to that place right there, Tom Thumb. Pick up a snack or two. Maybe grab a little sausage and some lunch meat. Well, it looks like Tom Thumb's closed.